The unity of heaven and humanity is a very important idea in Chinese culture, and achieving this unity has a profound impact on our lives. The unity of heaven and man includes two meanings. One is the harmonious unity between the tangible aspects of nature and humanity, which means that our universe is a whole. The second is the unity of human heart and heavenly principles on an intangible level. That is to say, what people think and do conforms to the laws of nature, conforms to the Tao, and is based on conscience. The Diamond Sutra states that if Bodhisattva has self, human, sentient beings, and longevity, then he is not a Bodhisattva. What is the state of selflessness, non-existence, sentient beings, and longevity? It's holistic thinking. Instead of seeing a single aspect, we see the whole. Our universe is a whole. Everything in the world is an inseparable part of this whole. It can also be said that I am the entire universe, and the entire universe is me. It may seem a bit hard to understand. Let's use our human body as a metaphor. Every cell and tissue in our body is a part of us. Yet each individual cell and tissue may not realize they belong to the same human body. They may perceive themselves as independent entities. However, this is not the case. Understanding this, since the entire universe is one, each of us and everything in the world is a part of this whole, a part of ourselves, then why can't we as people, as well as people and nature, and countries coexist harmoniously? Only when each cell in our body coexists harmoniously can our body be healthy. Similarly, only when people and nature, and countries coexist harmoniously can our lives be happy and fulfilling. When Yang once said, "Where the mind is, there the thing is." There is nothing outside the mind. This means that the people, events, and things we encounter in life are all projections of our inner energy state. Our inner energy state attracts corresponding people, events, and things to us. If our inner world is abundant and content, our external world will also be rich and fulfilling. If our inner world is lacking and fearful, our external world will reflect that deficiency. Only when our inner state remains light, at ease, and calm, do we attract positive and high-frequency people, events, and things. Because of resonance at the same frequency, they attract each other. The entire universe, at its invisible level, corresponds to energy. The visible, tangible form of the universe is determined by this invisible, intangible cosmic energy. For example, in the human body, traditional Chinese medicine believes that our visible flesh and blood are driven by the invisible key within us. The principle is the same. Since energy determines matter, how can we maintain a high-frequency energy state? To be in harmony with heaven and earth, to be united with the universe, to conduct oneself and one's affairs in accordance with the laws of nature and conscience. The yin and yang constitute the Tao as stated in the I Ching, emphasizes the principle of achieving harmony, or balance between yin and yang. Therefore, in our conduct and actions, we should follow the middle way, avoiding excess or deficiency. The Mahayana Sutra of Universal Brightness and Pure Luminosity, beyond words, states, the great bodhisattvas are all adept at adjusting their bodies and minds, possessing all kinds of liberation. They deeply understand the reality but do not dwell in it. They are skilled at distinguishing but do not cling to anything. That is to say, when encountering things, the great bodhisattvas do not get attached to the things themselves. They are good at shifting their perspectives to regulate their bodies and minds, keeping their inner peace. They understand the situations of the things clearly and distinctly, but they do not judge whether the nature of the things is good or bad, right or wrong. They simply accept and let go. Misfortune may be a blessing in disguise, and blessings may hide misfortunes. Fortune and misfortune are interdependent and can transform into each other. Sometimes what seems like a good thing can quickly turn into a bad thing. And sometimes what appears to be a bad thing soon turns into a good thing. Since we don't know whether something is good or bad, we should experience and accept it with a normal heart. We should not become arrogant in prosperity or lose hope in adversity, but maintain inner peace. We come into this world with nothing and live with nothing. In fact, there is no such thing as truly gaining or truly losing in life. The true meaning of life lies in experiencing this material world, growing our inner selves, elevating our souls, and revealing our unchanging true nature. Live the most authentic version of yourself. Confucius said at 70, I could follow what my heart desired, without transgressing what is right. One can only follow their inner will and preferences under the premise of being reasonable, lawful, and appropriate. Both asceticism and indulgence are undesirable. One should adhere to the middle way and strike a balance. The net of heaven is wide, but it lets nothing through. The tongue of heaven is fair, rewarding virtue and punishing vice. It may seem loose, but nothing escapes its judgment. For things that displease us, we should not rush to judge their rightness or wrongness. We only see what happens in this life, but we do not know the causes and conditions from past lives. Every effect has its cause. Since heaven allows things to happen, they have their reasonableness. Only by recognizing this can we truly accept, respect, and tolerate others. To allow everything to be as it is to be in harmony with heaven and earth, and to be united with the universe. This is not a sign of passivity, but a manifestation of inner strength. Do one's utmost and leave the rest to fate. We strive with all our might, never settling for less when we can achieve perfection. As for the outcome, we surrender it entirely to the heavens, accepting it wholly. By not coveting external fame and fortune, and understanding contentment, our hearts remain fearless, truly embracing and permitting all that transpires. Only then does our inner self attain genuine tranquility. In this relaxed, serene, and high-frequency state can we attract external abundance. Of course, we should not cling to this abundance, but only take what we need for the meaning of life. Does not lie in material enjoyment, but in experiencing this physical world to reveal our unwavering true selves. Without the pain of the heart, wisdom cannot be unlocked. Once wisdom is attained, the heart no longer suffers, viewing life's setbacks and hardships as stepping stones for growth. Gratitude naturally arises within us. By distancing ourselves from greed and hatred and cultivating a heart of gratitude, our lives will increasingly flourish.